Welcome back to Yes and Yoga. My name is David Ahern.
I'm Adi Bachchan.
We are thrilled today to have on the show two people who are in 4-day weekend.
Well, you identified that correctly. We're two people. Technically, we're humans. Yeah.
You're humans. Two of my closest friends in the world, Mr. Oliver Tull and Ray Sharp. Thrilled to have you on
It's
the...
a pleasure to be here.
To be here. How are you feeling, by the way?
I feel good.
Yes.
You know, I haven't sat in this position since I was 4.
Yeah, right. How do you feel? Does it feel good?
You know, there was a thing. I went to school,
Right.
I got a job, and then I could afford furniture, and I never sat like this again.
Now, Ray, I'm impressed by you because you were sitting in the full lotus position.
Yes. Yes. A minute ago he was. Yeah. Look at this.
This is full lotus, which is not easy to do.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Wait, this one. Yeah, that one.
There you go. That one.
And then that one comes
And then
out.
that one. There we go.
And then you
got
one
it.
a day. Call your chiropractor right after you do
There
that.
we go. Always
did it.
Yeah.
Full lotus position. That is very impressive.
Wow.
Yes.
That is
And he
full
does
lotus.
yoga.
This
He
is
does.
no
He
lotus.
does.
This is no lotus.
Yeah, this is opposite of green thumb. The lotus is dive.
Yes.
Drought position.
I like that you're in drop position.
Yeah.
Well, this is Yes and Yoga, where we talk about Yes and. You guys know about Yes and because
I know about Yes and,
because of and the philosophies of Yes and yoga are very, very similar.
Well, see, I know so much about improvisation. I've
Right.
been doing improv my entire adult life.
You have.
I've done yoga for the past 45 seconds. That's it.
How do you feel it's going right now?
It's going well. I feel like I'm in touch with my chakra. If you mean by chakra, you mean about to fall over backwards.
I think you're shocked you're in that
Yeah,
position.
yes, I am.
think that's it.
Very chakra.
Now, you're very much like me. I didn't do yoga. I didn't want to do yoga. What could it take for us to get you into some yoga today?
You sound like a used car salesman.
I am a used car salesman.
We could get you a chakra at $10 a month. Very low financing rates. It's not that I'm against yoga because my whole life I've always done Tai Chi.
Oh yeah, you have.
But Tai Chi is a moving meditation where you're upright.
Right.
Whereas for me, yoga always looked like these very strict postures that you have to adopt. And for me, that's very difficult because I've had physical limitations. I had my spine fused together, you know, so it's hard for me to bend certain ways. So if you could show me something that would do that without wrecking $75,000 worth of back surgery, I'm in.
But you know what?
I got you.
You have a form of meditation. It's Tai Chi. You
That's
do it.
what I
I
do,
will
yeah.
look at you, and you're doing it at the show. You're doing this, and
Yeah.
I feel like you're boxing a shadow. It's really cool.
Well, Tai Chi it's not, people think of it as martial art, but it's not. It's really just a moving meditation. Because if you were doing Tai Chi to fight somebody, you'd be like, look, I'm gonna whoop the heck out of you in about 6.5 hours. Come back in a week and a half and you'll be dead. No, that wouldn't work. But they say you do things slow so you can do them fast. We do it 1,000 times slow so we can do something quickly.
That's amazing. Oh, what does it do for your meditative mind?
It helps me because it was always hard for me to sit and meditate. But in this, you're doing it while moving. So the muscle memory kind of takes over and you quit fighting yourself mentally.
You know, that's the reason why I've actually liked mantras is because just to sit in silence, my mind would go 1,000 miles an hour.
I start going on the to-do list of the kids need this, grocery store.
Totally. But the mantra really does. It gives you something to do. It gives you something to focus on. And then if you're doing a certain breathing exercise with it, it gives you another thing to do.
Right.
And it allows your mind to just
You
kind
can
of
almost dull the headspace.
So Ray Sharp, you, one of my dearest friends in the world, but the thing I have to be most thankful...
I'm sitting right here. I know you are. Look right past you. Say that to him. Go right ahead. No, I'll be over here being
enough about
chopped
this
liver.
guy. You are the one who introduced Adi and me to each other.
He's our matchmaker.
He is.
Our yenta.
He is. So what happened was she came to the show, and we took a picture, and after the show, I went backstage, and what did you say to me?
Well, we started talking about it. She looked lovely, and you said something.
I said lovely. Well, that
I'm
was
sure
very
it was
nice
lovely.
of me. I'm glad I said lovely.
And I thought to myself, wait a second. I dated your sister a long time ago, 15, 16 years ago, and I think I still have her number. So something clicked in my head, and I said, I'm going to try to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to match these two because they would be a cute couple. I texted her and asked her, and she sent the number over.
She did.
Yes,
Made
on
the
my end,
connection.
she asked, she goes, you know, giving out the number. She goes, wait, your real number? And I said, Yeah, let's do it. Let's give them.
Yeah, and so what happened was that was the year we went on the USO tour.
Yes.
So 4-day weekend did a USO tour where we went and performed for the troops. We went to Europe, we went to Germany.
Kosovo, we went to Brussels, we were all over the place.
We were all over the place. So we left 2 days after after I met her. And do you remember when we went, where was our first flight?
We were supposed to go to Frankfurt, but the plane got diverted.
Yes, diverted for a fuel leak, you remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we were over the ocean and had to turn back around and land in New York City. And when Captain Jack said, we're going to be fine, folks.
Well, I love the whole, there's no need to worry. You look out the window, every policeman and fire department in the area is
going on?
no need to panic. Everything's good.
Don't panic. And so we ended up landing and we got delayed in New York for the night. And I remember I had just met her. And so you and I started texting. That's how our relationship started.
Yeah, you sent me this story of what happened. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yes, and so we started talking.
It was our saga.
It was.
Started.
That's how I
romance
flirted
from
with
afar.
you. Totally. If you guys could leave for a moment, she and I would make out. So you were the one who actually got us together. And you one time told me that you said that's one of your proudest moments.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I know. I
You
know.
need to get out and do stuff. That's the proudest thing you got.
So I'm the ampersand in yes and yoga.
You
Yes,
are.
yes.
I love that. I'm yes. You're yoga. He's and. What are you?
I'm out.
Now, here's the beautiful thing. Ray Sharp, musical director at 4-Day Weekend, and you created all the music for this show.
For this show.
Absolutely unbelievable. We would call you and say, we need these mantras done. Can we first start talking about how you create music like that?
Well, I started doing yoga through the P90X program with Tony Horton, and he introduced me to yoga, and I was doing it at home by myself, and I heard that music playing, throughout his practices. I was like, I think I can do that sort of thing. And so when you asked me, I was so excited. It's like, I get to create my own yoga music, and this is incredibly exciting.
It's amazing. He's done 5 or 6 different mantras.
Yes, we've had different mantras, it's been so amazing where I go in and, I'm like, okay, can we do this? Can we do this? And you're always like, yep.
And you guys gave me so much creative flexibility, and you took the handcuffs off, and you said, see what you do, and then just let me fly, kind of.
It's yes and.
We did a Satanama one and then a Satnam.
So the Satanama,
yes.
Satanama.
Satanama.
Yes.
So that one you're speaking out loud for the
Yes.
first
For the first part
section,
of it.
and then you whisper for a section, and then you're speaking internally, and then you
Yes.
whisper again, and then you.
And then back out loud, yes.
So I thought the music should lead you along
Follow
that path, and so I thought the music should make you go inward. So you're thinking about listening to yourself and listening to the universe, and what is your body trying to tell you?
Yeah.
And so I was hoping that came across in the music.
Did.
Oh, it did.
It's pretty
It did.
amazing.
We practiced it, even this morning, and I was like, ooh, like after we got off, I was like, I like that. Because we do these same mantras again and again, and I love this one. Satnam.
Satnam.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Which is another great one.
And the idea on that one was overcoming something, looking at yourself, what do I not like about myself, and conquering something in your life. And so it's like climbing a mountain if you listen to the music. And there's a pinnacle, and then you finally beat it, and you come off the mountain.
It's I am truth, truth is my identity. And I think it's interesting that you say to overcome something. When you're overcoming something that's not your truth and replacing it with your truth, you really do. You get to the top of the mountain.
And when you can feel it, like we practiced the meditation with it, and was able to sink in deeper with it. I was like, I like this.
I'm learning a lot sitting here.
Yes, you are. How do you feel? Do you feel good?
I got about 5 more minutes. No, I feel good. I feel fine. It's one of those things where you learn about your body by putting it through certain things.
You
so
do?
I'm learning about a lot right now.
Yes, I love it.
I'm learning about hatred.
Now, here's the great thing about Kundalini Yoga. A great deal of it is done sitting down.
Okay.
And in a chair.
And you can do it in a chair.
Yes.
So when we do yoga, you are more than happy to sit in a chair.
Well, he and I were talking about this one time because I have a video, and I'm not making this up. It's called Yoga for the Inflexible. Picture of a nun with a ruler on the front. No, it's one of those things where I was trying to do it because I said, I'm going to give it a try. And it's a lot of stuff in a chair, like you said, and blocks and straps and things. It's this side of S&M. No, it's helped me at least become comfortable with the idea of it.
But I'm exactly like you. I'm not flexible at all. In
No.
fact, if I were to stand up and try to touch my toes, it wouldn't happen.
Oh, my toes and I aren't even on speaking terms. If I want to see my toes, I write The toes post to Facebook, and then I look at
And
the
then
picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
But everything you're talking about, that's everybody that comes to class. That's the first thing I hear is the apology of, I'm sorry, I'm not flexible. I'm like, you're in the perfect place. Like, you don't have to be flexible to come and do yoga.
Yeah, but do they ever bring you proof? Like, I got pictures, I got x-rays. There's 14 screws and a metal cage back there.
Hey,
so.
I got a chair for you.
Okay, we'll
got a
do
chair.
this.
But here's the great thing is that it's more than just the postures. That's the thing.
Yes.
It's a lot of the meditations, a lot of the mantras.
Even just
that-
breathing.
Breathing.
Certain breath work.
So we could literally do with you a breathing exercise, and that's
Okay.
it. All you have to do is just breathe. You can do that, right?
Well, I've been doing that this whole time.
Yes.
You're a yoga master.
You
I know
are.
that.
You are nothing if not a yoga master. Simple breathing, just sometimes alternate nostril breathing, and that's what
Wait, you didn't say nothing about no alternate nostril. I have 2 nostrils all the time.
and we just pick which side we're going to breathe out of.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give that a shot. But it's about being in touch with yourself.
That's
Yes.
you know what? That's it. We are going to get so deep into your soul.
Oh, don't say it like
Yeah.
that. Why do I feel dirty now?
You're not even going to know who you are anymore.
I don't want to know who I am now.
Well, it is great to have you guys on the show.
Okay.
But you know what? We've now talked. I think it's time. Should we not do some yoga?
Let's do it.
Here
Let's
we go.
practice.
Ong Namo, and away we go.